It's training camp season. Today we're looking at the New York Giants and getting a good look at Camp Skattebo. We're going to watch them work through some drills, some 11 on 11s and everything else. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're looking at your players every day, your rookies, those guys are getting ready to draft in fantasy football, and those guys who are climbing your depth chart. Click that button. Stay on the know of what these players are doing on the field. We're looking at Camp Skattebo today. This one's big. This one's big because he's walking off the field with the trainer after today's practice. I had the clips together and I had to throw this one in. We do not know why as of right now, this second. Everyone's guessing. We do not know why. I'll take us back to it. We do not know why. There he is right there, walking off with the trainer. He has not been in team drills last couple days, but was in there today. He's not happy. I do not know what that means. I do not know. He's walking good. There was no news on what happened. By the time you watch this, you'll probably know. You'll probably know. And someone probably commented because they saw the video and they're like, hey, but there it is. But he's been reeling off runs all week. He's been looking good. And he brings this aura to him. But he's got a good lateral agility, compact, low center of gravity. You see this every morning before practice. Just fired up. Just fired up. Like, if nothing else, he's going to be a good guy to have around. But he's finding the holes. He's showing good vision. Yards after contact's looking solid. Just straight gritty. There we go, getting it. Getting it. Making plays. Making plays. Hopefully that injury or whatever that is nothing serious. Hopefully it's not serious. Saw a couple of tweets from people who were there. They do not have any inside information yet. This video is super fresh. Super fresh. I could have waited, I guess, but that could be like tomorrow. That could be like 5 o'clock today. And I had all this stuff waiting because I really wanted to talk about Camp Skattebo today. I want to talk about what we've been seeing on the field, seeing him making plays. Boom. News updates. Not much on his performance today either. Not many clips outside of that. His lateral agility, his jump cut, solid. Solid. We're seeing that in camp. Looking good. Here's that play again. Just making plays, guys. He's just been making plays. He's good in the receiving game. Boom. Instantly gets upfield. He's built like a bowling ball. Here we go again. Just assertive. He's an assertive grinder. And then there he is. Make sure he touches everybody's hand. Look at that. Look at that. You cannot root for him. Like, you just can't. He just loves to be there. That's the thing about his game. That's the thing about it. Like, he is cherishing the moment. You see that? Cherishing the moment. That's a football guy. That's a football guy if there's a football guy. Taking off with it. There he goes. Taking off with the edge. I'll definitely say this. His coming out for practices, the little bit of fan support you're seeing he doing, and we look at a lot of rookies on this channel, he's one of the few, I won't say the only one, but one of the few that cherishes it the way he does. One of the few players on every team in the league that cherishes just being out there. Like, loving the moment, loving life. Loving life. Loving going to work every day. That is one thing you can notice about Skattebo. That is probably something you can probably take in to your job. You may hate it. There's probably days he hates it. But just coming in with a good attitude. Like, attitude's good with him. I think. I'm pretty sure from what I'm seeing, the interviews and everything else. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I can't say I know because I don't know him. But it's pretty evident. It's pretty evident. See, again. Again. The humility. The chillness. Good balance. A lot of people rooting for this kid. You saw him at Arizona State. Looked solid. FCS level at SAC. Looking solid there. He leveled up everywhere he went. He's good at all phases. He's good at all phases. That's the thing about his game. I'm not pulling shade on any of the other running backs on the roster. It's just he gets a lot of clips. He's a rookie. I cover a lot of rookies. We look at this for Dynasty Fantasy Football. Tyrone Tracy, we looked at him last year. Very explosive running back. Very good catch the ball in the backfield, former wide receiver. I was quiet on him last year because I was afraid I had a bias even. Because I like Purdue players. Because one of my buddies, Chris Painter, played quarterback for them. Feels like eons ago. But still. Skattebo. Very solid running back prospect here. And he was able to walk off the field. Didn't look like anything was broken. We'll see what happened. Didn't look like anything was broken. It wasn't holding an arm or anything. And you're going to catch that news. You're probably going to watch the video and tell me in the comments. I get alerts, so I probably already know when you tell me. But it's cool. I like you guys. But here we go. It's that aura. It's that... Watch. There's always something. See? There's always something. There's always something. Like enjoying his day. Enjoying his day. What can you do to enjoy your day? What can you do? He's not enjoying it right now. But he's also being very passionate. You see that coming off the field. He's not happy. Not a happy camper. And I understand. And when they said, when they were asking the coaching staff Dabble about why he wasn't out in team drills the last couple of days, they're trying to manage him for whatever that means. Probably keeping him upright and healthy. That's what I'm guessing. It's not like he's been really bad, and you got other running backs to look at. Maybe. But also what that also means, he's not going to tell you anything. So when you talk about beat writers giving you information, realize the coaches, and this is all beat writers, all teams, don't really care to give them information. They're getting information from people that don't want to give them information. So that's why we do this channel and do this every off season. Even though it's limited fashion, I get a baseline from what's said on the tweets. We go over the clips. I point things out. You point things out. You see things. You see your players. Maybe you rah-rah a bit. Fadge your way over your players. It is what it is. It is what it is. And we have fun with it. We have fun. But it's just another avenue to get what you're seeing behind the scenes. And you could see all this on your own. But it's all put together too. Like I put it together. I try to find everything I can find and put it together. And we talk ball. And you're looking at a very productive running back that leveled up throughout his career. That has good vision, good contact balance, good center of gravity. That is going to be an integral part of this run game eventually. I hope he's doing good because this is a player that's fun. This is a player that's very fun that a lot of people are rooting for. And I understand. And he could be a huge piece to this offense. Now, if you want to talk fantasy football, because everybody wants to talk fantasy football, especially at this channel, because that's what I mainly do. You may want to subscribe just for that. Once you get in season, you're going to need help setting your lineups. And I'm doing fantasy football videos almost every day. But the thing about this is he is rising in ADP. He was going in round 10 on Underdog. Now he's going in round 9. People are noticing what he's doing on the field. So if you're a Giants fan and you're hanging on here, that's saying, hey, we think you got a good running back. He might hit on some upside, and I want to gamble on that with my cold hard cash. That's what people are saying. So that is another testament. People are liking what they see. On top of that, he's a good upside lottery ticket in the dead zone area. I call it dead zone area right now because when you're looking at that, it's not a dead zone this year. Running back so deep throughout the draft that you got to strategize hard around it. But he's rising up the dead zone. But he's a rookie running back with a ton of upside. That if he hits, it could be massive. And you're looking at year 1, year 2 players, maybe a little bit of year 3 that could ascend. When you're looking at lottery tickets, typically guys have been in the league 5+ years. They've shown and proved what they're going to do. It's rare that you get breakouts 5+ years into their career. It's quite the anomaly. You can really count on one hand throughout like the last 5 seasons who truly broken out. There's not many. They're outliers, but the breakouts usually happen year 1, year 2, maybe going into year 3. You're seeing that. That's why people gamble a little bit more on these rookies in certain spots of their drafts. And you got to be very selective. But the thing is, he's one of them. And now he's climbing the board. That's what I've been seeing. Now he's cheaper than the onslaught of rookie running backs going around the 6th round. R.J. Harvey, Trevion Henderson, and Caleb Johnson. And if you're looking at like a James Conner in that area, or one of the veteran wide receivers, or a David Montgomery instead, you could still have your cake and eat it too a few rounds later and get them and get Cam Skattebo. So you'll get your rookie running back who has a ton of upside. So that's probably the strategy around that. And you just got to prepare for that with what you want to do, with what you want to pay. But he's also climbing the board in price tag right now. But he is a good lottery ticket running back. Not super expensive yet, but he does have some price to him when it comes to ADP. But he's going to be getting opportunities, and a guy that you're going to be holding on to as well. So you got to account for a rookie ramp up. You got to account for him walking off the field right now today as well and see what happens with that. But he's been looking good. He's been looking solid. Let me know what you think, though, in the comments below. I want to hear about that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.